just about done for the day now.
Yeah, I am. I've got a little bit more winding up to do. And then I'm going to scoot off home and, well, I'll try and have an early night actually. I've had a few late nights recently. But nothing compared with the team. You know, the team have worked so hard. You know, 3 o'clock in the morning, clear finishes, back in at 6. You know, for quite a few days. But you know, the great thing, I spent 3 days over with the team. You know, all the way through the whole process last weekend. No one's kind of beaten them with a stick to come in at 6 after 3 o'clock in the morning, finish. They want to do it. And it's a pride around the place. You know, everybody's excited. We're all full of anticipation. And yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna hear the car for the first time.
Fantastic. JP, thank you for having a chat to me before you go. Thank you very much indeed. That's absolutely brilliant that we could get a word with Jason Plato, because we have now I've been able to speak to Jason. We've pretty much, bar a few exceptions, covered the whole of the pit lane today. Good news.
Great news. Very, very nice of Jason to offer you some of his peanuts as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was nice.
Nice,
Yeah.
very nice chap. Well, I'm sure he's very excited about it. You know, you're sure at some point it will go well. How quick out of the box the car is, you don't know, but he's very excited about it. And you know, it's one hell of a driver, isn't it, to have developing a new car. Remind you of what he's done in recent years. Second in last year's championship, second in 2014, third in 2013, 2012, 2011, champion in 2010, second in 09, third in 08, second in 07, second in 06, disastrous year in 05, he was only fourth. BTCC champion in 01 as well.
Andrew Jordan is going out, you know. Yeah, he's just got in the car now. This is going to be a proper qualifying session. Here we go, boys. Dress rehearsal for all of us.
Exactly, yes. It feels like they're nearly all out there. So, having just got on to what will be their first flying laps of this restarted session, Andy McEwen, it starts to feel a bit like qualifying line. A couple of restarts for your brand tax. There's 23 minutes to go, and there's quite a few cars on the track.
Yes, and I would be very, very surprised if that time Ashley Sutton stands as the quickest we see today. I think this is when they'll really try and find out exactly what they can do. Unfortunately, Tom Ingram, I doubt we will see again, certainly not for the time being. That car had sustained a bit more damage than we first thought. It popped the front rack tyre effectively on the hill, and don't know if sure the team want to take some time to check that one over.
Yeah, car looks all right now, doesn't it? I think so. All is well and fine. Just get him out at the end of the session. It's our fastest driver coming in, Ashley Sutton. So coming in maybe for a quick check before he goes back out. The red white car. RCI Racing Insurance car. And here comes Ollie Jackson, another of the very busy drivers today. He's done an awful lot of laps, Ollie, 52 laps. Only surpassed by Jake Hill, who's managed to bang in 53 laps so far. Moffat comes back in, and Chris Smiley going across the line stays out. And yeah, quite a few of them have sort of gone out and come back in for a quick check. Stuart Lyne's about to cross the line. Another working transponder. Focus. Very much is out there, although still the transponder's not working, is it? Still got the times from him. So I think 26 cars have set aside now. Rob Carlisle I can see out there just crossing the start finish line as well. So yeah, I think the next 20 minutes or so we'll see some interesting times. The 2013 champion Andrew Jordan crossing the line to stay out. And Jackson coming in though, probably not for another chat with Alan, but just to check things out.
Yeah, what we're seeing here is something we do see in the at the start of the qualifying sessions. The front-wheel drive cars will go out and do 1 or 2 warm-up laps. They'll then come in and they drop over the front tyres to the rear of the car, the left-hand side tyres to the right-hand side of the car, because of course they warm up their front tyres significantly quicker than the rears. If you ever set a quick lap tyre, you want equal heat in all 4 tyres. This is something we see from the front-wheel drive cars. Of course, it is one of the advantages of the rear-wheel drive cars. Rear tyres are fairly effective. The front tyres take a few laps, but they tend to just get straight on it second fastest tyres.
Chris Smiley has gone through and got close to his best lap, but stays where he is, 21st in the session. Mark Howard is also out there on pace to improve at the moment. I'll tell you about Stuart Lyne's times. We've got Matt Neal's out there as well, isn't he? So Matt Neal out there with the team from Halfords USA Racing Honda Civic. Currently only 19th quickest, Matt Neal, but he's just under 111.4, which is only half a tenth of a second away from his very best time of the day. Livery, Adam Morgan. Quite a lot of laps, somebody's not feeling that well today. 41, and he's still 5th, so looking solid, isn't he?
He does that quite a lot throughout the pre-season testing. We follow him on social media, and the team often comment on how he's always the last driver in at the end of a pre-practice session or a general test session. He likes to get as much mileage as possible out on the track, and a lot of it here at Donington Park as well. He's probably done more laps at this place in the last few months than anyone else.
Just needs to find a new takeaway, doesn't he, by the sounds of it? Matt Jackson's back out. It's a bit stop-start at the moment, but very coming in. Robert's sort of gone out in bits and spurts, but he's been very good when he has been out. He still has the second best time of the day so far, with a 1 minute 10.297. Cannot miss Jake Hill's car as he goes across the start-finish line, bright pink and green, making his way in the number 24 Toyota Avensis down towards Redgate corner. Everything does that quite a few laps there as well. Yeah, 2 laps to come up to. So pretty busy day for Martin as well. Again, in the top 10 as a teammate, team boss, Jeff Smith all day long. Morgan goes through, 112.03. Best is a 110.4. And yeah, except for Chris Marley, still 21st. Slightly better lap time. 7.05. Gaggle coming down towards the Robert chicane. That gaggle, I think a couple of quick cars, maybe Moffat going through. Look rapid, was it? 1 minute 11.6. Not yet, about half a second away from his best time of the session. Right, he's waiting for the chicane, looking absolutely on it here. Coming from the start finish line, Mark Howard pushing hard. And yes, that's his best lap of the session, 1 minute 14.168, but still leads him down in 24 spots. Still, seconds away. Best time of the session so far, so work needs to be done, but it's the karting championship for him, so don't expect to see him up there just yet. Right, Andrew Jordan and he's just about to start his first flying lap. Morgan goes through again, and it's not bad, 1 minute 11.1, but 7 seconds away from his best of the session, which was 1:10.4.
Martin Depp has just improved in 9th position, 1 minute 10.670, that's his best of the day, and starting to climb ever closer to his teammate Jeff Smith. Very, very good pace, commented on several times already. Matt Jackson as well coming across the line. The quickest stays there. That time away from the top of it, 11th straight.
Jeff Smith's 4th quickest, he's going to be 50 next week. His teammate Martin Depp was in his late 40s as well, and he's 9th quickest. Martin, relatively local, well, Warwickshire, and having had 2 seasons in British touring cars, best result of 9th so far.
Martin Depp 4th now.
I passed his teammate, Jeff Smith, so he's 4th, and Jeff Smith is 5th. That's the first time today, I think, that it's been that way around for the 2 teammates. Simpson, pretty quick, was close to his best time there. Second best rookie, smiling.
Can I have a little chat down here in the pit lane? A slightly different chat, not just a driver or a team boss, but the lead commentator on the BTCC on ITV4, David Anderson is down here. David, what have we learned this afternoon in testing? Do we learn a great deal from this or not?
It's very cold. Week's racing done pretty decent coffee in the cup, and has a very nice selection of biscuits. It's a very long walk to the nearest loo from wherever I appear to be standing, but that's an age thing. And appear to be some cars, all of which look different from last year.
32 of them there will be.
That'll be it then. Not all of which I noticed are runners, but isn't it fantastic? The sense of anticipation. I mean, I would say this, wouldn't I? But it just gets better and better and better every year. And so now you're in a position where you've got, this full grid, new cars, new drivers, new teams. there is so much to look forward to, not just in terms of who's going to win this race, but who's going to win the championship, but who's going to win this battle in the team. You know, the later turns into match race, the Jackson-Jaw battle. You know, the more you look, the more you find. It's going to be a great year.
One of the things that I've identified a couple of times today that I'm quite interested in myself is the Josh Cook and Ash Sutton in the MG. Two guys that have come from Clio's. Josh has got 1 year's experience in the BTCC. Both are incredibly quick. They're getting on as teammates. They are the young blood that Hammer was talking about this morning.
And you add into that all the other stars, and that's what we need. We need these guys coming through. I know that the Jasons, the Matts, the Gordons, if you could call them the old stagers, have their fans, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But we need to look at the future of the championship, and we need not just young drivers, but we need some new personalities, because those guys we've been talking about can't stay around forever. And the fact that they are, those two you mentioned, Josh and they both have so much ability, that stands them in good stead as well to carry the championship on, because, you know, it's gone, what is it now, 58 years, and it's going strong, and drivers come and go, but the championship survives, so we always need the good guys, characters, personalities to help.
It's always good when a team lineup doesn't change, because it means nothing was wrong with it. ITV Sport carry on with the same lineup, don't they?
I'm not sure it's because nothing's wrong, it's because we're cheap. And the other good thing is that having a surname that starts with A means no one can be bothered to look further down the address and get rid of it. Look, if I wasn't Zachariah or something, because I'd have gone absolutely nowhere in life.
Hey, but Paul O'Neill's not here today. Has he got a reasonable excuse?
I can tell you what the excuse is. You can decide if it's real. Well, he now lives in Chichester on the basis that the Northwest Police are far too busy looking for him, so he can't. And he also is the analyst commentator, the team equivalent for the Ginetta Championships, and it's the Ginetta Media Day somewhere, France, I think.
It's today.
Yeah. So it was closer for him to go there than come here. That was kind of the reasoning. So that's where he is. But no, we look forward to having Paul on board again for another year's abuse.
And it's your fourth year in the commentary box, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be. It's gone very quickly. I tell you, it doesn't feel 5 minutes really since you and I were standing here and you were saying, how does it feel to now be called ITV commentator? And it still feels a bit strange, and I'll still get a huge kick out of being described as that, because I am very proud to do it. And as I said to you all those years ago, that people are very protective of the BTCC. It's a championship with a hugely knowledgeable fan base, and for them to welcome you into their front rooms, that's a very nice feeling.
Nice, isn't it? Your daughter's favourites here in the garage.
Ah, this is Tommy. Did I tell you she's now met the real Tom Ingram?
Or is she just hugely disappointed?
It's a slightly strange happening, really. The background to this is my daughter has a teddy bear which she has christened Tom Ingram, because Tom is her favourite racing driver.
And she is, how old, 27?
No, 3, going on 13, but yeah. And so a few weeks ago, those nice people at Speedworks offered us the chance to take them out for dinner. That's how it works.
It's nice.
Yeah, and so they organised a taxi that we could pay for when we got to the restaurant. And by the way, Tom Ingram and his girlfriend are staying with us, so do you mind if they come for dinner as well? I said, no, that's fine, but there's one proviso, which is that Olivia has got to meet the real Tom Ingram. So she was slightly caught and very excited and showed Tom Ingram her teddy. And Laura, Ting's girlfriend, thinks the teddy is better looking than the real Tom.
She's got a point, you know.
So we're getting there, but
Not even seen the bear.
you don't want to go there. But we've now got another problem, which is that a friend of Olivia's from university, Angus, who's the same age, has become a touring car fan because he watches it at weekends with his parents, and he's become a Jack Goff fan. So we were at Centre Park the other weekend, and we had this big debate as to who was the best touring car driver. So there's Olivia shouting for Tom Ingram and Angus shouting for Jack Goff.
We've got the next generation touring car fan.
Oh, absolutely. And I fear in this little boy, the next commentator as well, because he was bought for Christmas a Silverstone playmat. And this is how life has become. You know, Chris will back me up on this because of children. But over Christmas, they were watching the touring car review show that ITV4 had. And Angus kept asking his mummy and daddy to stop the tape, or stop the skybox or whatever we have in the modern age, so he could move the cars on the Silverstone back to Beckett's or Cops or wherever the commentator had just announced. Well, they're not motor racing people, so in the end they had to ring and say, well, it's Cops, because we need to move the cars.
You write the names on the shoulders. David,
was mud for about 3 weeks after that.
Always a joy, David Addison. Thank you very much indeed. Hey, what's happening in our qualifying?